I believe there's a hero in all of us that keeps us honest.
I see this spark in you. It's amazing. Whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
Gives us strength, makes us noble.
You give me strength, Miles. That's all a hero really is. Someone who's brave for the people they love.
Hey, it's been a fat minute. How have you guys been? Now, before I continue any further into this video, I just want to say, bear with me on this quickie, folks. I'm going to try my best to summarize this movie in the quickest way possible instead of abusing it to the highest extent like I usually do with most of my quickie content out there. After barely managing to get inside my local theater right before the trailers had finished playing, I got to see Across the Spider-Verse with my somewhat shorter sister that is older than me, with my expectations being set high after the first film, and seeing the trailers like you webheads alike, I knew that this movie was either going to be something special or downright scary, as Marvel has had a recent decline in films that I mentioned in my Guardians of the Galaxy video essay, which, by the way, you should definitely go out of your way to watch. I'm not just shamelessly plugging in my own video. But this film, this sequel, this movie was something special. In today's quickie, I'm your friendly neighborhood host, That Guy Frank.
That's right.
Yours truly, and today we discuss Across the Spider-Verse and how Miles Morales changes his story in about 5 minutes or less, give or take. Across the Spider-Verse reintroduces us to characters we know and love already, such as Gwen and Miles, but it does the unthinkable in giving us more time with these characters. We actually get to see these characters grow and flesh out even more. We see what they've been up to recently, as well as what happened after the events of Into the Spider-Verse. We see just how much both Gwen and Miles have grown, with Gwen now being a part of Miguel's elite strike force team, their goal being to prevent anomalies in the Spider-Verse from causing it to collapse within itself. Whereas Miles is stuck between trying to figure out his path in life, whether it's to be the wall-crawling menace or just Miles Morales. Between trying to find time for his family, trying to not disappoint them, but being a hero requires sacrifice, and sacrifice is one of the main themes and messages all around nearly every Spider-Man movie, especially with Across the Spider-Verse. Similar to previous films, comic books, and video game interpretation, Miles is also stuck in deciding whether or not he wants to reveal his secret identity to his parents or just remain hidden. What I love about this movie is that it has elements of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2 as well as No Way Home. Now, before anyone dogs on me, I truly mean this damn statement, because compared to the time that I said Far From Home was God's greatest gift to mankind, when in reality it was just a shiny polished turd with no layers, Far From Home is still the worst Spider-Man movie out there. It's just Spider-Man on vacation. I'd rather watch TASM 2. I've done said it. You better dig it.
Please don't say that.
These elements from these films range from the iconic sacrifice, choice, as well as destiny, as Miles is caught in a catastrophic event that turns his world upside down. We're introduced briefly to this movie's villain, the Spot.
Who?
A character that, although laughable and goofy, everyone thought was just gonna be some one-off villain, ends up turning into a B+ tier list character, as although he is just a light version of Alfred Molina's Doc Ock.
Looks like we got competition.
Given the innocent scientist turned bad guy shtick, he's actually hardly in the movie at all, and you feel sympathy for the devil, as he's hardly really a villain until he starts to cause havoc beyond his own comprehension. Doing so, this catches the attention of Miguel and the Spider Society, as he's not just a danger to Miles' universe, but poses a threat to the entire Spider-Verse as well. With Miles wanting to help, we come to find out that Miles is as well an anomaly like the Spot, and he poses a big threat to the Spider-Verse, as he was never supposed to become the wall-crawling menace.
You serious?
Thanks to the MCU bringing in the likes of the TVA, informing us of Nexus events that can't be changed, otherwise they have to go about certain things in order to cause the greater good.
Shut it!
Miguel's team informs us of canon events in which every moment for every Spider-Man or woman happens for a reason, and it can't be changed whatsoever, otherwise the unthinkable will happen. Miguel O'Hara is essentially the strongest of all in the Spider Society, as he wants the fate of the Spider-Verse to be safe, but at a cost. Doing so, this asks the question of what it truly means to be Spider-Man, because the job is about saving everyone, no matter the cost, not sacrificing one for the fate of millions. Or billions, trillion.
A trillion is more than a billion, numbnuts.
I don't know what the damn term is. But that's what I love about Miguel, is that he's the only one that's strong to go about this question, this road that no other character, no other spider in the society wants to. Causes this battle between him and Miles because they're both right in their own ways. Granted, Miguel is to the extreme as it's wrong, but they have their reasons for it. In what I thought was going to be a film about Miles trying to save the Spot, that it turned into Miles trying to show us what it means to be Spider-Man, going against the script, changing his destiny and shaping it for his own. This is about wanting to be the shaper of your own destiny. Instead of having these canon events, why not flip the script? Why can't we just be happy? And that really begs the question, and that's what I love about Across the Spider-Verse. There isn't a real villain for this movie, or at least for part 1, but it's definitely a story about choosing your own path, as it will shape events to your destiny, and whether or not people tell you you can't or try to hold you down, you have to do what's right and do what you have to do for yourself, because that's the story. We're all our own writers. We shape our own lives for better or for worse, and just like Miles, we have to change the script. I will be making a more in-depth review soon, so stay alert and mark your watches, webheads. I've been your friendly neighborhood host, that guy Frankie. Yours truly, swinging off. Stay groovy and stay awesome, my friends.